read out loudly. Any book, okay? If you just choose Sudha Murthy's book, you will find it's awesome. Really, you will understand each and every word. Okay, so for flow, you don't need that kind of like very tough and fancy words. Okay, basic words you need, and basic words you can understand as well. So just go with the books of Sudha Murthy. There are a lot of stories, real life stories. You can just go and hit down. And I suggested you another YouTube channel. Just go and watch that particularly. 100% you will feel improvement, and we are here to support you. But if you are depending on 1 hour session and 1.5 hour session where teacher is speaking and I'm providing you anything like please speak out, just do this and make sentences, so it is not going to help you. To be very honest,
Ma'am, sorry for interrupt, ma'am. Krishnamurti? What is the
huh?
name? Krishnamurti?
No, that I said na. What was that? Not Krishnamurti. What I said? Uh,
Sudha
Sudhamurti.
Murthy, ma'am.
Oh,
Sudhamurti.
Krishnamurti.
Okay.
This is a storybook, ma'am.
Yeah, you can just connect, and yeah, you can just listen to her book on Spotify as well. Okay.
Okay.
Listen. Active listening is important, and along with that, when you're listening, now just go with some subtitles
Okay.
because your sense organs will help you. Okay,
Okay.
and make a goal that within 1 month, definitely, I want to just go to the next level. This is your achievement, and always try to just find out. Just I would say evaluate yourself, and evaluation may happen like if we just give you any kind of feedback. Just try to get the feedback from others. How I am just speaking. Is there any mistake? Just try to find out your mistake and learn from your mistakes. Did you get my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You are
Ma'am,
silent. So how can you improve? Yeah. Yes. Abul.
ma'am, when I speak English, then uh,
Then what?
hesi- hesitation, ma'am, hesitation comes,
Listen. This
mind,
I'm telling.
mind,
I
mind
have
goes
I have
blank, ma'am.
I have something for you, Abul. You hesitate while you speak. Now I think you are good enough in writing. If I'm not wrong,
Yes,
Abul,
ma'am.
you
Yes,
are good. You are good at writing. I believe, strongly believe, because you have good command over grammar. I noticed that. I asked you so many questions, but when it comes to speaking now, so you make mistake. Okay. So my question is that start writing down. Okay, anything like suppose you can take any random word. Okay, any basic word. Okay, like money, almira, locker, something like that. Only 5 words. Okay, now cook up your own story, write it down, and I must suggest you, just if you are writing it down, just read out loudly at least 5 7 times 8 times, continuously read it out. Then just record your voice and listen to your voice, what mistake you are making, because you can figure out your mistake. I know this. I'm very much sure about you, Abul. Because tenses you have a good command, but when it comes to speaking, you are making mistake. At initial stage, it happened with me as well. I'm telling you, to be very honest. And everyone, they all just passes through this stage. You are at the same stage, so there is nothing to shy. Got it, Abul?
got it, ma'am.
There's nothing to shy here. You are here. Why? If you know how to speak English, so why you have joined this application? There is no use. You don't know how to speak English. That's why you are here. We all are familiar with this thing. So why there is any kind of hesitation? Why? Now, is it okay with you, Abul? From today onwards, just start writing down and just read aloud your own story. It will just, whenever I must say why I am telling you, why I'm propelling you to just read out your story. Because whenever you are reading your story, you are utilizing those words you are familiar with, you are quite acquainted with. Okay, now whenever you are fabricating your story and you are reading it aloud, so you are understanding that your subconscious mind, it is taking it. Okay, And I would say, whenever you are speaking, you are becoming more productive, right? Writing and speaking both are active learning, the part of active learning. But whenever you are listening, you are reading, that is not the part of active learning, because you are not producing anything, you are receiving only. As a recipient, you are receiving that. But whenever you are speaking, whenever you are writing down, you are just scratching your brain. You are just coming up with your own thoughts. So what is then when you are reading, so you will feel a comfort, like you will feel confident, Abul. You feel, oh my god, I have written this paragraph, really, I know this. So slowly, gradually, within a week, you will find, yes, I know this language. There's nothing like that, because I can understand. If you can understand a person, so I would say you are not in that scratch level. But you, their hesitation is working. That hesitation only you can remove, nobody can remove. I can give you a speech only. Did you get my point, Abul?
Yes, ma'am.
If I say something, Abul, please speak, you just try to just shrink from that task. I always noticed you wriggle out of that particular task, and I will do it later on. Why do you say this to me always? And think about, like, I just provide classes to like students, 715. All the students are like, they are improving amazingly. Why? Because they have that enthusiasm, they have that kind of hunger to learn this language. But you don't have, you people don't have any hunger. Just formality you are doing. If you have chosen this path, so you are like, you have determined to learn this language, so you have to put your own effort. Now I'm giving you topic. You all have to speak out. Speak up. Hey Arshia, good evening. How are you?
Wonderful, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, I'm fantastic. I'm fantastic. I'm just asking to Abul because he made a lot of mistake yesterday. But
Yes,
I know
ma'am.
that he knows English. Like Arshia, you have noticed now. Abul, he was just, whenever you were asking, I was asking him questions. All the tenses were correct, and he was
Yes,
just implementing in the right way. But when he speaks, he make mistake. Why? Because there is hesitation. There is fear. Fear is working. So that fear, that hesitation can be removed by reading aloud, by speaking with yourself, and just think. Whatever, whenever you just wake up now, think. Think in English. Don't think in Hindi. Talk with your child as well. Like if you're talking with your child, talk in English. Because with you, is from you, he can learn. Abul, did you get my point? Because your child is not going to tell you, Papa, you are making mistake. He doesn't know anything. You are the hero for him. Got it?
Got it, ma'am.
Yeah. And be energetic, okay? Be energetic. Okay, Ashia. So how was your day, dear?
uh, sorry, ma'am. What did you just ask?
I said, like, how was your day?
My day was as usual.
Okay, so
Nothing
Ashia,
new.
I wanna ask you one question. Okay, just I require this answer for my both students. So Ashia, when you started your journey, so how did you start your journey, and like what did you do at your scratch level? Okay, so what did you do? Please guide them. And still you are doing something, I know this, because I can understand that. Just you just tell me, tell them what do you do exactly, what you are doing, this kind of practice, and many hours do you really spend every day? Just tell them.
I started from when I started just before 3 or 4 months ago. Before that, I was just learning from English videos, like English series, which I have, which I have mentioned earlier. Um, Friends or like Victorious, these kind of series, they use very simple English, not that hard. And I read books. Yes, I listen to news, which is Palki. I think Palki Sharma. She's
Yeah, I mentioned the same. I just mentioned to the same that just listen to Palki Sharma.
yes.
Yeah,
She
her
speaks very
English
clear
is
and
clearly, yeah.
slowly.
There is no that kind of like that is called now heavy words, fancy words. She doesn't
Yes,
use simple.
yes. Yeah. So, and yeah, just I read books. because I love books. I read fantasy, fiction books, science fiction books. So still now I and self-help books, self-help books like Atomic Habit, and the 5 a.m. Club, and Who Will Cry When You Die, and like this. In that books, they are simple English. So
And now I want to tell you why we are telling you to listen to podcast or any video. Why we are just suggesting you read out book, because these are the only way you can come across the words that you have learned. Because every in your day to day life you are not using those words. So what is there now? If you are learning 2 or 3 idioms or words today, so the very next day you are forgetting. Why? Because you are not in that connectivity. So that connection you have to just maintain, and that connection can be maintained by listening and reading only, because every day you will just come up with those words somewhere, and it will just help you to broaden your mindset, the idea, how you have to articulate your thought, how you have to represent your ideas to others, how the other person convey their message. So for that, listening and reading, it is very essential, guys. If you are not bothering that, so I would say just try to start from today itself. Don't go for tomorrow. If your class is over, so please, and whenever I want to tell you one thing, whenever you are going to join the class now, at least before half an hour back, you just read out something loudly. I must say, read out something loudly, then enter the room. You will find that confidence, because half an hour you just read out na loudly. So here your vocal cord, it will just open up itself. Just try this formula. You will never ever hesitate. But you just come up with like that Hindi and something like that the entire day. When you enter now, that kind of feeling, that enthusiasm, I don't find. Problem is that. But Arshia, she just keeps connecting herself with such kind of videos and all. That's why I'm not telling the entire day you have to just invest there, but at least 2 hours, 2 hours, half an hour writing, half an hour reading, half an hour listening, at least half an hour speaking in this panel. There are not that much of crowd in this class, and you people get a lot of hours to speak out, but you don't, just you are not utilizing that.
one more thing, ma'am, you can take advantage from Chat GPT also. That is, if you are writing something, write in the that Chat GPT, so that app will tell you what mistakes are you doing. So I find it very helpful.
So from your mistake, guys, you can learn 100%. It will helpful for you. Okay, fine. Now, Arti, what I want, 5 questions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Arti,
Yes, ma'am.
five questions, right? You have to frame with perfect tense, right?
Yes,
It can be
yes,
either
ma'am.
present perfect, past perfect, or future perfect, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? Just try to ask to Abul. Let's see how Abul responds.
Present, past, future. Okay. Mm.
Do you know the sentence structure, Arti? First of all, you tell me.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you
Don't you
repeat the question, please?
present perfect tense? I just say present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. Arti, don't you know the structure?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Abul would say. Abul, come up. Present perfect sentence structure. Abul.
Mm.
Uh, Subject,
Wait a
uh,
bit. I'm just writing it down. Subject, yes. Then
subject uh, has or have,
yes.
uh,
Then
and V3
yeah. And then after
object.
exactly. Very good. I know you know all these things, but okay. Now past perfect.
Uh,
Had plus simple past form of verb.
Now, Aarti, you you forget now. Problem is there. I said you now. Let's make a chart. You didn't make, right? No, no,
Hmm.
Aarti. Actually, you are not taking initiative, Aarti. Problem is there. Don't take it like easy. Okay, you should just bother all whatever you are learning now. You should just focus over there, Aarti. Future perfect. Yeah. Tomorrow it's Saturday now. Just
Will have
make it priority. Okay, and prepare a chart tomorrow only. Okay, now Abul, what is next? Future perfect.
past, ma'am, past.
Past is done. Future. Aarti say future perfect.
Will have plus simple past form of the verb. Will have.
We'll have what?
Uh, verb first form.
Verb first form.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then then done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Abul, you say future perfect. Aarti, mute yourself. Abul, future perfect.
Ma'am, subject will have
Yes. Yes.
and verb a third form
Yes.
plus object.
Then yes. Aarti, did you notice what mistake or blunder you have made? You said V1 form. So many
Third.
times I have said this that has have had always they go with like third form of verb,
Okay.
V3 form. But you are
Okay.
using V1 form.
Third form.
Whatever
Okay.
I taught you, you didn't just notice that. You never ever open the notebook. I don't know whether you have jotted it down somewhere or not. I'm not aware of this. But you are the master of your own future, your own life, right? Just think about the same art. You have joined the class, so 100% it should be like productive.
Ma'am.
And you should just give your own all effort. We can
Yes.
just guide you, Arti. Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
it is with you. Now frame sentences, Arti. Because blaming to someone is very easy. But I believe that if I just always try to find out fault in myself only, because because if there is any mistake now, I am the defaulter, nobody else. Because the person who is just guiding us, we are not following, so I am the defaulter, not the other person. Arti, make the sentence.
Present tense, ma'am.
Whatever you want. Any 5 sentences you can frame and ask to Abul. Abul, be ready.
Okay.
You can either use only like helping verbs or you can use WH family as well, Arti. I want to see that 2 sentences at least you have to frame with WH family. Let's see. How do you frame?
Okay. Mm. What is doing these days, Abul?
The sentence should be in perfect tense only, Arti.
Perfect.
You made a sentence. What is doing? What was your sentence, Arti?
What are you doing these days? What are you
And you
doing in
and
these
you
days?
used what is you doing? You
No, no. What
used.
are you doing?
Sure. Didn't you
Yes.
use is over there instead of are? Just be careful. Abul,
Okay.
just ask him the question in perfect tense.
Ma'am, present perfect tense. No, ma'am.
Aarti will ask you. Abul, hold your horses. Aarti will ask you. You have to ask to Arshia, and Arshia would ask to Aarti.
Okay.
Okay, I'm giving you topic, Aarti. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
for everyone. You can ask the question related to shopping. Okay. uh, doctor's clinic, okay, related to health and all, hospital and something, or conversation between teacher or student, anything. Like you can just hypothetically, you can just think about the same. Where exactly you can use and make a sentence regarding food and shopping mall. What is there? Ask the questions. Day-to-day activity. Arti,
Yes, ma'am.
ask him some questions related to cooking. Cooking is there. Shopping is there. Your favorite shopping.
Okay.
You can
Has you
ask about any nearby mall as well. मैंने
have you finished?
questions नहीं पूछा. Yeah.
Have you done your shopping, Abul?
Yes, I have done my shopping.
Abul,
Yes,
just try
ma'am.
to speak out much more, not only one sentence. Like Aarti is asking na, Abul, have you done your shopping? So you can say, yeah, I have done, in the morning only. I just went to the, just stretch your story. I want you just try to speak out. Okay, just push yourself to speak more and more, not within one sentence, please. Abul, खुल के बोलो जो बोलना है. कहानी बनाओ, ब्रेन को थोड़ा सा पावरफुल बनाओ. इंग्लिश अगर बोलनी होती है ना अबुल, जितना भी झूठ बोलना है ना इंग्लिश में बोलो. झूठ इन द सेंस कोई भी स्टोरी बनाओ झूठ में. सच्चा नहीं है,
Ma'am,
नहीं है.
at the
बताओ
time
कबूल.
of spoken, ma'am, mind goes blank, ma'am.
नहीं, माइंड क्यों ब्लैंक होता है पता है क्यों अबुल? क्योंकि आपको ना कहीं पे फियर है. आप सोचते हो कि मैं ये बोलूंगा वो बोलूंगा, उसके बाद ब्लैंक हो जाते हो, राइट? आपको
Yes,
लगता है ना,
ma'am.
क्योंकि आप जब बोल रहे होते हो, आप जब अनम्यूट होते हो ना, तभी आपकी दिल की धड़कन बढ़ जाती है. व्हाई? ये कोई ऐसा है जिस आपको कोई यहाँ पे शूट कर देगा अबुल? बताइए मुझको. नहीं ना.
No,
हम
ma'am.
आपको पनिश कर रहे हैं? नहीं. तो इस बात को समझो ना, अगर मैंने गलत बोल दिया तो क्या जाता है, बोल दिया ना मैंने, क्या हो गया? आप आपके बेबी हैं. बचपन से जब आपने बेबी को बोलना सिखाया, वो भी तो गलती करता था ना. आप सुधारते थे ना, उसने भी तो सुन के सीखा. लैंग्वेज ऐसा ही होता है. गलती करो ना, गलती से तो सीखोगे. जब आप गलती करोगे तो मैं उसे बोलूंगी कि यहाँ पे आपने गलती की, तो अगले दिन आप वो गलती नहीं दोहराओगे अबुल. बट बोलना तो आपको पड़ेगा. समझ रहे हैं आप?
Yes, ma'am.
मत डरो, एकदम खुल जाओ. मैं कह रही हूँ आप ना बहुत ज्यादा, मैं मतलब इंट्रोवर्ट काइंड ऑफ पर्सनालिटी. डोंट बी इंट्रोवर्ट, एक्सट्रोवर्ट बनो. खुल के बोलो जो बोलना है. फ्रैंक हो जाओ. आरती मैडम मैडम नहीं करो. आशिया मैडम मैडम मत करो. एकदम सिंपल. यू आर वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल. अबुल समझे मेरी बात?
Yes, ma'am.
चलिए
I
बात
understand.
करिए. चलिए, आरती ने क्या पूछा? हैव यू कंप्लीटेड योर शॉपिंग? नाउ स्पीक आउट क्विकली. अब जब आरती ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था, आपके दिमाग में कुछ ऐसे रैंडमली आ जाना चाहिए थॉट. आरती ने शॉपिंग के लिए पूछा, हैव यू डन? ठीक है, कोई शादी ब्याह का लगा दो, कुछ और लगा दो, कुछ भी स्टोरी बना दो ना. क्या प्रॉब्लम है? चलो स्टार्ट करो.
Yes, I have completed my shopping. In the evening, with my friend, I go to shopping mall with my friend uh, in a car uh, uh, and done shopping and purchase other things like fruits, cakes, vegetables. Uh, that's all, ma'am.
अबुल, अब मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रही हूँ. ये जो आपने बात बोली, ये कब की थी? प्रेजेंट की थी या पास्ट की थी या फ्यूचर की थी?
Ma'am, present,
आपने शॉपिंग कब किया? प्रेजेंट में किया या पास्ट में किया?
past moment.
तो आपको वहां पे सेंटेंस क्या यूज करना चाहिए अगर पास्ट का यूज कर रहे हैं तो?
I had, I did.
आपने पता है कई जगह पे आपने प्रेजेंट का यूज कर दिया है स्टार्टिंग में. वो कोई बात नहीं, करेक्ट, कोई बात नहीं. बट आप बोले हो, मुझे इस बात की खुशी है कि आपने बोला है. आपने थोड़ा वेजिटेबल वगैरह भी डाला, मुझे अच्छा लगा। आप बोलो, ठीक है, गलतियां मैं सुधारूंगी आपकी, ठीक है, बट आप बोलो, गलती करने दो। मैंने आपको बस इतना बोल दिया, जब आप बोलोगे ना, जो भी बोल रहे हो, टेंस का ध्यान रखना। आपको टेंस आता है, आई नो आपको आता है, फॉर श्योर। आप बोलो, मैं गारंटी ले रही हूँ आपकी। आप बस इतना करो, आप जब बोल रहे हो ना, भागने की जरूरत नहीं है। अभी थोड़ा सा इनिशियल स्टेज में थोड़ा घबराहट होगी, थोड़ी गलती होगी, होने दो, ये होता है। जब थोड़ा थोड़ा खुल जाओगे ना, ये गलती आपका अपने आप ठीक हो जाएगा, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। आप बोल, क्वेश्चन पूछो आर्शिया से। एक क्वेश्चन पूछना जरा, मैं रोटेट कराऊंगी। एक एक क्वेश्चन आरती फिर से रेडी रहना, एक और क्वेश्चन साबुल के लिए। अब क्वेश्चन पूछेगा आर्शिया से।
मैम विच टेंस मैम?
आज मैं परफेक्ट में रोटेट करा रही हूँ, और अगर आपको कोई भी टेस्ट आपको सूट करता है, आप बनाओ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, सब खुद क्लियर, क्योंकि मैंने सबको समझाया है। एक्सेप्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस छोड़ देना, परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस को छोड़ दो, बाकी तीन में करो। सिंपल में भी बना सकते हो, कंटिन्यूअस भी बना सकते हो, और परफेक्ट में भी बनाओ, खुल के बनाओ जो बनाना है।
Have you taken your dinner?
No, I haven't. Because I usually take my dinner. I usually have my dinner after um, my English class.
आशिया, एक क्वेश्चन आरती को रोटेट करो।
Okay, Arti, okay. Which is your favorite place for shopping? Do you prefer shopping from malls or street shops?
My favorite place for shopping is mall or Razori Garden, Delhi. I like the shopping there because there will be many variety of things, dresses, and everything. So I like to shopping in shopping malls or Razori Garden.
ओके आरती, आपने बोला देयर विल बी, आपने फ्यूचर का लगाया। अभी यानी रजौरी गार्डन में वहां पे शॉपिंग के लिए कोई चीजें नहीं है, वो फ्यूचर में होंगी, इज इट सो?
Yes, ma'am.
फ्यूचर में होंगी, सामान अभी रजौरी गार्डन में कुछ भी नहीं है। आपने फ्यूचर टेंस का यूज क्यों किया? देयर
Oh,
आर मैनी शॉप्स, देयर विल बी क्यों लगाया आपने? देयर आर प्रेजेंट, ठीक है।
yes, ma'am.
गलती समझ में आई?
Yes, ma'am.
आस्क वन क्वेश्चन टू अबुल।
Uh, Abul, had you visit the doctor yesterday?
अबुल, सबसे पहले आरती की गलती बताओ क्वेश्चन में।
Ma'am, did you visit?
क्या गलती की आरती ने? आरती ने हैव
Visited,
का
ma'am.
यूज किया, वो एक तो पहले उन्होंने विजिटेड का गलती की हैव के साथ। दूसरी गलती आरती ने क्या की बताना? आरती ने यस्टरडे लगाया, राइट?
Did you?
और
Yes, ma'am.
नहीं, यस्टरडे लगाया, तो यस्टरडे के साथ अबुल कौन सा टेंस आता है?
Ma'am, past tense, ma'am.
सिंपल पास्ट, नॉट ओनली पास्ट टेंस, सिंपल
Yes,
पास्ट, ठीक
ma'am.
है। जब
Simple
यस्टरडे
past,
है,
ma'am.
हैव का तो सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता। आरती, गलती समझ में आई?
Yes, ma'am.
ये चीज मैंने उस दिन सिखाई थी।
Did
हाँ,
you visit the
गलती।
doctor yesterday?
यस, डिड यू विजिट द डॉक्टर यस्टरडे, राइट? ये गलती आपकी, को अपने यस्टरडे लगाया, हैव के साथ उसका कोई नहीं है मेरी, ठीक है। गो, अब बोल, आंसर दीजिए और अच्छे से आंसर देना।
Yes, I visited the doctor yesterday and check up my body.
आई गेट चेकअप,
I get check up my body.
और वैसे पास्ट का है तो क्या आएगा?
I got check up.
चेकअप, या पास्ट है। जब भी गेट गॉट का यूज करो ना, अब ध्यान रखना, उसके बाद जो वर्ब होता है ना, वो हम थर्ड फॉर्म का यूज करते हैं, ठीक है।
Yes, ma'am.
चेकअप नहीं आएगा, चेक आएगा उसमें, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो गेट गॉट का यूज आएगा, ध्यान रखना। चलो, अब एक क्वेश्चन पूछो आर्शिया से।
Uh, What have you done today?
Nothing new, but just usual activities. I got up at 10, then gave tuitions to my homeschool kids. After that, I took a break for my prayer, then I had my lunch. After that, it's time for my evening tuition classes. So my students came and I taught them, and from now, from now, मैं तब से पढ़ा रही हूँ से बोल कैसे बोलूँ.
पढ़ा रही हूँ या पढ़ रही हूँ?
I was teaching to them no? From now till
I have been ना, I had been,
yes.
जो कंटिन्यूअस में चलता है, राइट?
I
परफेक्ट
had
कंटिन्यूअस का
been
यूज करते
teaching. Yeah, I had been teaching to them till till 9:30. Yeah, that's my day. Okay,
हैं.
I'm done.
इसमें आर्शी एक काम करना, टिल की जगह
Yes.
अंटिल का यूज करना, ठीक है?
Okay.
अंटिल 9:30.
So what is the question? What is the uh, proper sentence?
As you use ना, I had been teaching them till 9:30, ठीक है? टिल और अंटिल तक का यूज होता है, बट इसमें जो एक सही अच्छा लग रहा है ना, वो अंटिल लग रहा है, परफेक्ट वर्ड अंटिल, क्योंकि वो एंडिंग हो रहा है आपका, राइट?
Yeah.
अंटिल का यूज करो, टिल से ज्यादा अच्छा साउंड कर रहा है, राइट?
Okay.
योर क्वेश्चन टू आरती, आशिया.
Arti, do you like cooking? Have you made any famous dish recently?
Yeah, I made today. Yesterday I made poha,
Okay.
and
So you
this is
like cooking.
my favorite dish. And yes,
That's it.
Okay, so Aarti, you prepared poha, right? So
yes,
why don't you say like how did you prepare poha? We don't know. We are very like keen to know about that.
poha.
How did you cook that, Aarti?
Mm,
Step by step process, yeah. Please tell us.
first of all, I take पोहा को क्या बोलते हैं मैम? हम तो चिड़वा चिड़वा बोलते हैं.
हाँ ठीक है, आप बोलो, पोहा ही बोलो. अच्छा बोलो. वैसे वो शायद बीटेड राइस होता है ना कुछ. पफ्ड राइस तो मुरमुरे होते हैं.
नहीं, पफ नहीं होते हैं मैम वो.
नहीं नहीं,
चिड़वा.
पफ्ड नहीं नहीं है. हाँ चिड़वा होते हैं ना. ठीक है, हम समझ गए. आप बताइए.
First of all, I take poha, 1 bowl of poha, and I take some peanuts and green vegetables like peas, beans, and
Yeah,
some
Aarti, that is
onion.
called bitter rice only, right? I was right. Bitten rice, it is called, okay?
Bit,
Yeah, poha.
bitter rice.
Bitten. फूटा होता है ना वो चावल जैसे. पफ
Okay, okay.
पफ तो होते हैं, मुरमुरे को बोलते हैं, राइट? पफ्ड राइस. ये
Yes,
बिटन राइस है. वो फूटा होता है ना, जैसे समझ रहे हो मेरी बात? वो चपटे होते हैं ना,
yes,
फ्लैटन होते हैं ना, तो वो
yes,
बिटन होते हैं, ठीक है? आप बिटन भी बोल सकते हो और आप फ्लैटेंड भी बोल सकते हो. फ्लैटेंड राइस और बिटन राइस, ठीक है? दोनों बोल सकते हो, राइट?
yes, ma'am. Okay, first of all, I take beaten rice and uh, some peanuts and green vegetables like peas, bean, and tomatoes, onion, potatoes. I can't define it well.
Okay, after you have taken all this stuff, right? Then
Yes,
after what do you do? Then after what do? You chop them, no? You just wash them, clean them. Then
I
after
was
you chop them,
yes,
yeah,
I was wheaten rice and I chopped all vegetables on my chopper and after and then I put a pan on the gas stove and and I put some oil 2 spoons of oil and the
I pour 2 spoon of oils into the pan, or I put, okay,
yes I put them
put
I
put 2 spoonful oil
spoon of
into
oil
the pan,
into the pan and I added all spices uh, into the pan and
add
then
spices.
after
What kind of spices
the
are they?
yes
What type of spices do you use?
then then cumin and coriander.
After pouring oil, what do? You just let it heat up now for some time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then after what do? You add some cumin seeds.
Yes, I added onions, chopped onions, and green chili and vegetables and green
Then
vegetables.
after what do? After just putting all these things into a pan, what do? You saute them. You saute them. Saute का मतलब होता है जब कच्ची से उसको हिलाते हो,
Sorted
right?
SUTED, ma'am.
हाँ.
Sorted spell out, ma'am. Sorted
S-A-U-T. You saute.
SUTED.
Okay, we saute them until they turn into रेड ब्राउन. ओके, प्याज को थोड़ी देर हम फ्राई करते हैं ना. सो
Yes,
ये चीजें ना आर्थिक कैसे समझ में आती है पता है, ऐसे नहीं बोला जाता. तभी मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ रीडिंग पे जाओ, लाइक मैगजीन ले लो, कुकिंग का थोड़ा सा पढ़ लो कहीं से. तो ये जो वर्ड्स है ना आपको पर्टिकुलर उसी एरिया में मिलेंगे. आपको डॉक्टर के उसमें कुकिंग का नहीं मिलेगा और कुकिंग में डॉक्टर का नहीं मिलेगा. समझ रहे हो?
yes,
मीन्स वी हैव डिफरेंट फील्ड्स, right? And whenever you are learning this language, you should have the idea of each and every words what you have to use, and for that you should focus in every area, every domain you have to work out, not a single domain. आरती समझ में आ रही मेरी बात? if you are
yes,
you if you want to just know all these words, then you have to just go and hit some books where you can find these kind of like miss cooking, how to cook, right? So then you can just know about some like utensils, what kind of utensils we use, and what is the action, means action words for them. Okay, so this is for everyone, not for Aarti. Yes, Aarti, you just saute them until they turn into red, then
yes, ma'am. Until to brown. And after some time, I added in this pan beaten rice and also peanuts.
then after what do? After adding,
Again, again I sorted. Again I sorted.
saute, saute them.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. Then
Then after some time, my poha is ready to
your
serve.
poha is ready. Didn't
Yes,
you add any water over there?
ये वो
Did you add?
ऑलरेडी जब उसको वॉश किया था
अच्छा अच्छा. Okay, okay, this salt water. Okay, okay, got it. And like turmeric powder or anything, you didn't add anything. Like no,
सब मैंने
nobody is
spices
going
के
to
साथ
get
किया
taste
yes,
because
now
you
my
didn't add
poha is
salt
ready
and
to serve
everything.
them और I think it is very very delicious.
Okay, fine. Now ask a question to Abul.
Okay. Hello, Abul. Will you come with me for shopping tomorrow?
Yes, I will come with you for shopping tomorrow.
Okay, Abul.
Aarti,
You have any
Aarti,
idea about uh, any mall, any shop regarding to dresses?
No, I have not any idea regarding
Okay.
mall dresses because I am new here. Done, ma'am.
okay, fine. I'm new here, or I'm a newcomer of this area, right? I'm not familiar with this area, so I'm not aware of all these places, right? But yeah, if necessary, so I can just go for online shopping. कुछ तो बोलो अबुल, समझ रहे हो मेरी बात?
Yes, ma'am.
बस हर कोई कुछ ना कुछ बोल रहा है, बहुत देर तक बोल रहा है, आप नहीं बोल रहे हैं. आरती, throw
Hmm,
another question to him.
okay. Abul, are you interested in cooking?
No, I'm not interested in cooking, but sometime I I make Maggie,
Yeah.
bread and omelette, coffee, but I don't know about how to.
Favorite
Uh,
food, veg or non-veg? Abul, tell me.
Sorry,
What is your favorite food, veg or non-veg?
my favorite food is non-veg,
Okay. You
but
are interested in Maggie, bread omelette.
I,
You
I
like to you like to cook these food.
yes, I like this food, but I don't know about how to make a non-veg, but I like non-veg.
Okay.
I am not interested in cooking. I mostly prefer restaurant and hotel for take my dinner and lunch.
I mostly prefer to have outside food, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you can say, guys, I'm not interested. Instead of that, you can say, I'm not into cooking. I'm not into politics. I'm not into shopping. Fine, into. Got it?
Abul,
Yes.
how was life going on? How was your life going on?
Uh,
How was or how is, Aarti?
How is your life going on?
my life is going on well. Mm, I,
Abul,
yes,
Abul say, I like you can say I'm sailing smoothly. Say my life is sailing smoothly. Say जैसे नाव होती है ना, नाव पानी में बहती है ना. Say my life is sailing smoothly. बोलो अबुल.
my life is selling smoothly.
Okay. Abul, tell me, did you see the movie yesterday, Titanic?
Uh, Yesterday, I didn't watch any movie, but uh, I I watched the Titanic movie
Okay.
a month ago.
Okay, how was the movie? Hindi movie. How was the Hindi movie?
How was the Hindi version of that Titanic movie?
How was the movie?
Hindi version.
Hindi version of Titanic.
No, no, no. You you see the movie yesterday, Hindi movie. Then I'm talking about that movie. Ki how was the movie?
I have not watched any. I had not watched a movie yesterday.
Okay,
I didn't watch. I didn't watch
I,
Abul. Yesterday
I
I didn't
didn't.
watch it. Temple
Yes,
passed.
yes. Yesterday I didn't watch movie.
okay, Abul. How many students are there? There are in your school.
There are, I think, one 1,500 students in my school.
Arti. How many students there are in your school? Is it right? How many students there are in your school, right?
How many?
Abul, correct this sentence.
How many students are in your
How
school?
how many
Abul,
students are
correct.
present? How many students uh, are present in your school?
Are there? Are there?
Yes, ma'am.
And what mistake she has made? She has made there are.
Yes.
Though we know whenever we are making a sentence, so the helping verb would come right first, right? Arti, before
Yes,
subject.
ma'am.
Did you
How
get?
many are
Huh.
there in your school? Okay. Abul, which
Okay, now Abul asked some questions to Arshia. Abul,
Where have you visited recently?
Where are you asking? Um, have I visited anywhere recently?
Yes. Where have you?
No, no, I haven't gone anywhere recently.
Uh, who is your favorite leader?
Favorite leader?
Yes.
No, nobody's my. I don't like politics or there is no. I there is no
Arshia
favorite.
say, Arshia say, I'm not into politics, so I don't.
I'm not into okay. I'm not into politics, and I don't have any favorite leader because they all are same.
Okay.
They all are liars. This is my opinion.
Uh, okay. Do you know about Azam Khan?
Instead of Arshia, they are
Yes.
liars, right? This is something negative connotation. You can say actually, I'm not into politics, and I don't like any politics because politicians because they never ever keep their words, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Never
Okay.
ever keep their words. Instead of saying liar, okay, that is
Okay.
direct word. Okay,
Okay. Yes, I know Azam Khan.
Tell me something about Azam Khan.
About Azam Khan. I think
Yes.
he is in jail right now because yeah. So there are many cases. Mm, he is. There are many cases. What should I say, ma'am? There are many cases upon him.
are filed against him.
Yeah, there are many cases are filed against him. So I think he is in jail right now. He is also a
Okay.
politician. He is
And
also a
Arshia अपने
politician.
क्वेश्चन अपने सेंटेंस को फिर से ठीक करो. There are
There are
there are हाँ बोलो. करेक्ट करो आप फिर से बोलो रिपीट करो.
which sentence, ma'am?
यही वाला फाइट किए गए हैं उसके लिए, बताओ।
Okay. There are many case filed against him.
यार, क्योंकि ट्वाइस आर का यूज हो गया था, देयर आर मेनी केसेस आर फाइल्ड,
Okay.
ट्वाइस आ रहा था सेंटेंस में, आ गया।
Okay. There are
Done,
many
ma'am.
cases filed against him. Yeah. How do you know
Okay,
about
Arshi,
Bihar?
ask.
You because you are from. Uh, where are you from? I guess I mean, are you from Delhi now?
I belong to Bihar.
Oh, you belong to
You
Bihar.
know
Okay, so
you know about Bihar?
yes, I know about Bihar's. No, not much, but something like Litti Choka and um, and their actors like what is his name?
Yes, litti chokha is the famous dish of the Bihar.
Dish. Yes,
It is popular in all over India.
yes.
I think world.
Oh, what? This is world
Yes,
famous dish.
yes.
I didn't know that. Okay, so
Done, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. May I ask question from to him?
Yes, Arshia, ask questions to Aarti now. Okay, please don't
Okay.
ask the question related to like shopping and all, because she is very much into shopping. I want something different. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So, Aarti, what are your day-to-day activities? Do you do the same chores daily, or have you categorized each day for specific activities, specific tasks?
Mm, as usual, my day activities are as usual at school.
Okay. So all days are same for you,
All
except
days
weekend,
are same.
I guess.
There is no change in my week. In my
Weekends are also same for you.
yeah, no weekending. Monday to Saturday. There is no
Monday. Okay. So only Sunday is different.
yeah.
So what do you do uh, on Sunday?
I get late. I get up not early in the morning. I get up 9 a.m.
Okay.
Okay,
and
Arshia.
I eat
Yes, ma'am.
Arshia, you are not asking about single Sunday. You can ask how, what do you do on Sundays? Sundays
Okay.
लगाओ उसमें, वो हर संडे के बारे में बात हो जाएगी, ठीक है।
Okay. What do you do on Sundays?
and
Do you cook any special dish or
I cook never on Sunday because Sunday is my rest day.
okay, so you go to eat out.
Yeah, only.
Okay, that's good. So what you prefer uh, for your um, which type of food you prefer to eat out?
Do you prefer?
South.
Do you prefer?
I
Okay. Which
uh,
type of food do you prefer to eat
yeah,
out?
I prefer South Indian food.
Okay, like dosa, I believe. Have
Masala
you
dosa,
mentioned that day? Yeah.
sambar, South Indian dosa, idli, poha.
Okay. So, yeah, that's it. You can ask me.
Mm,
Okay, now stop it. Now what you
Okay.
have to do, you all are Indians, right? Describe India. Can you do
Describe
this?
India.
Yes.
Okay. So India is a
अपने
very
भारत को, नहीं, अभी आर्शिया आप नहीं करो, अच्छा चलो आप करो, अबुल और आरती ध्यान से सुनो, then after your turn. Okay, yes Arshia, please come up.
India is very diverse country as we see different cultures uh, throughout every in every city or every there are so many languages here. The foods are different in every country, and you know, the weathers are different in every no sorry foods are different in every city. Um, you can see everything in India. Like if you want to go some cold place, you can go to Shimla. If you want to see snow, and if you want to see rain, like rainy weather, you can go to Cherrapunji. Like this, or if you like foggy weather, you can visit Masuri or Uti. If you prefer hot weather, so you can go like South India side. So yeah, there are India is very beautiful country, and now that's it.
Means you wanna say that the people like they can experience different kind of weather, right, or season, right, in a single country that is India. And if you are like nature lover, so there are many places you can visit on, right, at those places. Fine. Miss, which is your favorite place, Arshia? If I ask you, like, are you nature lover?
Yes, I'm nature lover. Yeah. I don't like crowdy places. I like nature, greenery, waterfall, and the voice of birds, burst. Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. Okay, fine. So now, which is the Miss favorite place for you, Arshia? If someone asks you, Arshia, where do you want to visit if you get chance? So which would be your favorite selected place?
My favorite, I want to visit Masuri, Shimla, Ooty, and but Nainital,
It means you love cold weather, right?
yeah, cold weather. Yeah, I love cold weather,
Mhm.
foggy weather, cold weather.
Okay, and what about you, Aarti? What is your take on the same topic? Like, how can you interpret the features of India, right? How can you describe India?
Mm. India is a very big country. It has 28 states, and every state has a different culture and language, and also traditions. There are different. The people of India is very innocent and
People of India is
are no ma'am are the people of India are very innocent. But I like the most state Chandigarh because it is a very neat and clean city.
Chalo, my question for you, Aarti.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
nobody will speak out, okay? You use India as a big country instead of big. What exactly you can use? Another word you use. It is very neat and clean country. So now instead of neat and clean, what particular word you can use?
For neat and clean, ma'am.
For neat and clean, and for big. Is there any other word in your dictionary instead of them?
Non-polluted, ma'am.
No, Aarti. Don't do you know any other words?
No, ma'am.
No. Fine, mute yourself. Same question goes for Arshia. Arshia,
Yes, ma'am.
instead of big, what else you can use?
Huge.
Yeah.
India is a huge country.
Or
And for neat and clean, we can use spotless. And there is one
exactly.
other word with that start with P, but
Pristine, pristine,
yeah,
pristine. Another word is immaculate, right? So
immaculate.
these words were shared by me only, right, in your class. But you people didn't bother that. So how can you explain your vocabulary, guys? I just miss. I guess that is shared with you all in your group only, right? Ashia, if I'm not wrong,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So Aarti, didn't you note them down in your notebook? Because you know why? Why should I always say just jot them down? Because like if you remember when you were like child and you used to go to school, so every time like whatever we just jotted down from blackboard, we just most of the time we just jotted down from book. Why? Why do we do the same? Because this is something how our all sense organs are involved in doing that task, and this is how we can memorize that particular thing. We can get familiar with that particular thing, so we will never ever forget. So thing is that you have to put your efforts, guys. Otherwise whatever I'm sharing, that is just like a miss. They are just somewhere in the bin only. That is like garbage for you all. So utilize them. Aarti, did you get my point?
Yes,
For
ma'am.
big, I shared so many words on that, right? I remember that.
Yes, ma'am.
Immense, right? Immense, huge, colossal. I remember that. So please try to just every day at least one or two word you can use now. Then only आपकी जो आप जो बोलोगे ना उसमें वो वर्ड आएंगे. कब सीखोगे ये वर्ड? अगर बिग ही हमेशा यूज करोगे तो फिर एडवांस वोकेबलरी का क्या फायदा? एक वर्ड तो एवरीडे में हम यूज कर ही सकते हैं ना. उठा लो जो
We,
सिखाया.
we can use in the place of big use. Like,
ह्यूज, यस. जब आपको पता लग गया ह्यूज होता है तो बिग का यूज कभी मत करना. छोड़ दो उसको.
okay, okay,
क्योंकि
ma'am.
बिग से आप बहुत फैमिलियर हो. जब भी
Yes,
बिग आपके दिमाग में आए तो आप सोचो बिग नहीं बोलूंगी, मैं ह्यूज बोलूंगी. जब
okay,
ह्यूज बहुत अच्छे से हो जाए तो फिर सोचो कि मैं कोलोसल बोलूंगी. यही तो तरीके होते हैं सीखने के.
okay,
वो
ma'am.
तो आपको चूज करना है ना. जैसे ड्रेस अपने लिए आप सिलेक्ट करते हो तो वर्ड्स भी आप ही सिलेक्ट करो.
Okay,
राइट.
yes,
यस.
ma'am.
ओके. Abul, your turn. Quickly come up and speak out about India. Quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Describe our India quickly.
Ma'am, India is a great country where people speak different languages like Hindi,
I
uh,
didn't get you. People क्या बोला आपने? Where people?
speak different languages.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, India, India is the second largest population in the world. It is also known as Bharat, uh, Hindustan, and Aryavat. The national anthem of India is Janagana Mana, and national song is Vande Mataram. Uh, India is also have big temples, museums. Done, ma'am.
Can you speak some more about the people of India, their culture, their traditions? Please.
Ma'am, India has 28 states and 8 union territories. The biggest state by area is Rajasthan, and there are different types of religion such as Hinduism, Buddhism, uh, Islam. Uh, there are also great leaders and freedom fighters are belong from India. Done, ma'am.
Okay, Abul, you spoke really well. ऐसे ही बोलने की कोशिश करना, ठीक है? Fine.
Fine, ma'am.
Now, what you have to do, your homework is that you are speaking very simple English, right? But I want just go and check Google, okay? And try to get some paragraph, right? Put one article about where they have described India. So guys, how they have just expressed their thought and views. No, you have to just very keenly, you just become a keen observer, okay? And try to observe their sentence structure, how they are mentioning their ideas, right? The execution of idea, it matters a lot, how you are, just what kind of words you are utilizing, right? It matters a lot. These are very simple sentences, guys. So what I want now, just read that out, and please try to write something, okay, in your notebook. So this is how you can just improve day by day. Abul, Aarti, Arshia, समझ आया? वो जो आइडिया मिलेगा ना, उससे नॉलेज तो आपको है, लेकिन उसको कैसे आर्टिकुलेट करना है, वो आर्टिकुलेशन आपको पढ़ने से मिलेगा। आर्टिकल्स पढ़ो वहां जाके। समझ में आ रही बात? अबोल,
Yes, ma'am.
आफ्टर द क्लास आपका पहला पता है काम क्या होगा? डिनर कर लिया आपने?
No, ma'am.
कल छुट्टी है, सैटरडे है।
No, ma'am.
नो, अच्छा। कम से कम 10-15 मिनट एक पैराग्राफ पढ़ना आप, ठीक है, गूगल करके, अबाउट इंडिया। खाना खा लो, उसके बाद सोने से पहले एक हैबिट कर लो, कुछ भी एक ना रैंडमली टॉपिक उठा लिया करो आप, चाहे वो कुछ भी हो, टेक्नोलॉजी हो या कुछ भी हो, किसी भी चीज का, और थोड़ा रीड करना। तो उससे क्या होगा, न्यू टर्म्स आपको मतलब फैमिलियर हो गए। अब जैसे आरती है, आरती किचन का मतलब कुकिंग का आप ले सकते हो आरती, ठीक है? आपको जो कुछ पसंद होता है, मतलब हर फील्ड में आप लोग ना नॉलेज गेन करिए, तभी आप बहुत सारे वोकैबुलरी से एनकाउंटर होंगे ना, तभी आप बोल पाएंगे। बिकॉज फॉर स्पीकिंग ना वी रिक्वायर अ लॉट ऑफ like vocabularies, and you can just expand your vocabulary via reading or listening only. समझ में आई बात?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, आरती को तो नींद आ रही है, मुझे लग रहा है आरती सो
No,
गए।
ma'am. No, no, no way.
ओके, ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा आपने तो डिनर कर लिया, मुझे पता है। आप
Yes,
जाके थोड़ा कुछ निकाल के ना एक छोटे से पैराग्राफ आप पढ़ लीजिए, ठीक है, सोने से पहले।
related to India, ma'am.
हाँ, इंडिया से रिलेटेड, ठीक है। ठीक है, आपको बहुत हेल्प मिलेगी, वो उससे आइडियाज आएंगे आपको, ठीक है।
Yes, ma'am.
नाउ एनी मोर क्वेश्चन फॉर मी? अबुल, आशिया, एनी क्वेश्चन?
No, ma'am.
डन, ओके अबुल। तो आज का आपका डेटा ये रहा। आप देखो, मैं आपको दो काम देती हूँ, पैराग्राफ लीजिए वहां से, रीड करिए, उसको अपनी कॉपी में लिखिए, और एक और काम कर सकते हैं, पता है क्या? मंडे को आप लोग एक साथ आइए, कम से कम 4-4 क्वेश्चन इंडिया के बारे में सब लेके आओ, और एक दूसरे से पूछो, कर सकते हो 4 क्वेश्चन? ओके, आशिया, अबुल, आरती,
Okay,
any
ma'am.
4 question,
Okay, ma'am.
okay, related to India, you can ask to each other, okay? You can do. Fine. Now I'm going to call it a day, okay? Bye bye, take care, good night.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Good
ma'am.
night.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night.